on, keep singing it. I believe, I believe. Come on, how many believe tonight that nothing is impossible for our God? Absolutely nothing is impossible for Him. So Lord, right now,
Good
we
morning,
ask you
everybody.
to come do the impossible. What man thinks is impossible, would you come tonight and show them that with you, nothing is impossible? Who would like to see that tonight? Come on, these 3 words we're singing, I believe, I believe. It's actually 2 words. I believe in you, 4 words. It's a very simple sentence, but it's a declaration of our faith tonight that says, God, no matter what I'm going through, I believe in you. I believe you can do all things, that nothing is impossible for you. So can we declare this tonight? Can we declare it? Come on, let's sing it together. I believe, 'cause I believe, I believe. Oh yeah, I can feel it. I believe, I believe. Woo! I believe, I believe. Yeah, yeah. I believe, I believe. We believe you can do all things. I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe in you. I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe in you. I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe, I believe. I believe, I believe in you. We believe in you, Jesus. We believe that nothing is impossible for you, Lord. Hey. Come on, that's it. Let's just keep praising Him for all the things He is doing. Hallelujah. For what He's done, for what He's going to do. We praise you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Shadows of my yesterday clouded up my faith to pray, but you blew it all away. The voices tried to pull me down and bury me into the ground, but you made the greatest sound. And now I hear you calling me, the voice of a raging sea. Oh, this is your destiny. Let's go, let the music play. It's time to celebrate, 'cause it's a brand new day. Let's go, we are so alive, and God is on our side. Let's go. With your blood you sacrificed, giving all you paid the price. You have opened paradise, and now I hear you calling me, voice of a raging sea. Oh, this is your destiny. Let's go, let the music play. It's time to celebrate, 'cause it's a brand new day. Let's go, we are so alive, and God is on our side. Yeah, let's go. Your glory rises like the sun, radiating life to everyone. Now death is over, and I'm alive. Oh, I'm taking hold of this victory, and now
Okay, we are going to wait 1 minute more to start the class. Okay, we are going to start. We are going to see this video.
Hi, Matthew. How's it going?
Hi, Paul. I called you up yesterday, but I couldn't get through to you. Are you okay?
Yes, I am. Sorry for not calling you back. I've been very busy looking for a new job.
Really? But what happened?
I quit my job last week. I didn't get on with my boss very well, and I ran out of patience. He used to have me do my projects over many times. I just couldn't put up with all the hard work. That job was stressing me out. It was simply taking up all my time. I had to drink lots of coffee to make it through the day. I used to work during the weekends too, and I would stay up many nights to finish my projects and hand them in on time. I ended up feeling so exhausted every day. My boss used to check up on me all the time. When he saw me nodding off at work one day, he had a go at me, telling me off in front of everyone. Luckily, I had some great colleagues that stood up for me. It was so good to know that I could always count on them. Anyway, I couldn't carry on like that. I felt like being a slave. I wanted to get away. I kept thinking about it for a very long time. I spent days turning the problem over in my mind. It was not easy for me to just give up my job. I will keep myself away from that company from now on. So I started looking for another job.
Hold on a moment. I have to pick this up.
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay, let's take up where we left off. So, you're looking for another job?
Yes, I'm now ready to start over somewhere else.
Maybe you should first try to relax and wind down for a few days.
You're right. I really need a break. But enough about me. Tell me about you. How are you getting on with your work?
Everything is fine.
But you look worried. Is there something going on with you and Sarah, maybe?
Well, the problem is that we broke up, so I'm feeling a bit down at the moment.
I'm really sorry you're going through this, but what happened?
I didn't show up to our date because something came up. I had just found out that I had to attend a business meeting, and I didn't get to call off the date. She thought I made it all up, and that I actually fell for somebody else. She said I had let her down. It's so hard for me to get over this.
You should talk it over and sort things out. Sorry for bringing up this subject if you're not comfortable talking about it.
It's okay. I have to go now. It was nice talking to you. Call me when you have time.
Okay. Have a nice day.
Paul! I'm so glad I've run into you.
Hi, Jessica.
Did you hear about the boss? He was forced to step down from his post. We are going to have a new manager next week. I actually met him last year. He respects people and never looks down on anyone. He will take over the responsibility of the company. Everyone says he will bring about a big change in the company.
Really? I didn't know that.
You can apply again for the job if you like. The company will take on new employees over the next 2 months.
Okay, thanks for the good news, but I have to think about this.
We used to be such a great team. You always came up with wonderful ideas and solutions. When nobody knew the answer, you would figure out what to do right away. You know that many colleagues look up to you.
You really cheered me up. We were a great team indeed. Hi, Matthew. What's up? You look very happy today.
Hi, Paul. Well, I finally made up with Sarah, so I am very happy.
That's such great news.
Not only did we get back together, but I proposed to her and she said yes. So we're going to get married soon.
That's wonderful. I'm so happy for you.
So how about you? Have you found a new job yet?
Guess what? I was hired back and I have a new boss. We get along very well. He is a nice person.
I'm so glad things have finally worked out for you.
Yes, everything turned out fine.
Okay, guys, so as you see, all the conversation they use phrasal verbs. So what phrasal verbs do you remember that you see in the video? Please write it in the chat. What phrasal verbs that you remember that you see in the video? What phrasal verbs do you remember that appears in the video? For example, turn out, says Camila. Stay up, says Ishan. Yes, very good. What else? Bring about. Okay, says Roman. Okay, guys, so today we are going to talk about phrasal verbs. Phrasal verbs are words, group of words that maybe could be together or separate, but also are actions, okay? Are action too, that you use just for speaking, okay? Not for writing. You don't have to use phrasal verb for write an article or a thesis. You just use phrasal verb for speaking, to speak more fast, okay? Bring about, give up, okay? There are many kind of phrasal verb, but today we are going to talk about the phrasal verb with let, Okay, with let. We are going to talk about phrasal verbs with let. For example, one of these is let in. Okay, let in. Let someone come in, says. She opened the window to let in the air. Okay, she opened the window to let in the air. To let in, someone come in. Okay, this is the meaning of let in. Remember, because then we are going to make a quiz. Okay, this is a let in. We have another that is let on. So, what is the meaning of let on? Make clear or evince. Okay, you don't want to let on how rich you really are. To let on, make clear or evince. Okay, this is let on. We have here another with let. We have let off. Okay, we have let off. Cause to explode or release. For example, stand back when you let off fireworks. Let off. So the meaning is it's time to let off some steam, to let off. Okay, cause to explode or release. Okay, this is the meaning of let off. We have let down. Okay, fail to support or help. Let down, help, fail to support or help. For example, my friend, don't let me down this time. Okay, don't let me down this time. This is the meaning of let down, fail to support or help. Okay, we have let out. So what is the meaning? Make bigger. I need to let out the skirt. Okay, let out. Make bigger. Okay, we have another here. Another meaning for let down is lessen. My father is a tailor, so he can let my pants down. Okay, to lessen. Another meaning for let down is lessen. We can see here that the let down is fail to support or help, but also it's lessen. Okay, for example, my father is a tailor, so he can let my pants down. Okay, so to remember, we can see let in, let on, let off, let down, let out, and let down again. Okay, so now we are going to practice here. Okay, we are going to practice when it says he promises that he will be there, but let me in, let me down, or let me through as usual and forgot to go. What do you think is the answer here? What phrasal? He promised that he will be there, but let me what? What do you think is the answer for number one? But let me down, says Camila. Very good, you have point. Another answer. Who else? Juan says down. Okay, very good. So for number one is down. Very good. So what is the answer for number two? When it says I'll let you into, let you through, or let you down. A secret. Our boss wears a wig. I let you what? Into, throw, or down? What do you think is the answer for number two? Into, says Ishan, says into. Okay, good. Who else? Romances into. Okay, Kaisin, Yanela, very good. Yes, is into. So for number 2, I led you into a secret. Our boss wears a wig. Okay, very good. So for number 3, if he gets suspicious, don't let down, don't let on, or don't let into. That you know where we're going tonight. It's a surprise. On. Okay. Okay, very good. I need to say everybody answers, please. Okay. Yes, so for number 3 is on. Very good, guys. So if he gets suspicious, don't let on that you know where we're going tonight. It's a surprise. Okay. Okay, for number 4, I lost my keys, so I had to wake up my girlfriend to let me off, let me out, or let me into. What do you think is the answer for number 4? Into says. Okay. Who else? Camila says into. Yanela into. Roman says into. Okay, guys, very good. So for number 4 is into. Okay. Next, we're going to move on here. Paul let in, let out, or let off, such as a scream when he broke his fingers. What do you think is the answer for number 5? Itza says out. Okay. Thank you, Itza. Come on, guys. Try to answer. Number 5 says Paul let in, let out, or let off, such a scream when he broke his finger. Yes, very good. Is out. Very good. Number 5 is out. So for number 6, he was let in, let down, or let out of jail 2 years early for good behavior. For number 6, what do you think is the answer for number 6? Out says it's a Roman, okay? Okay, very good. It's out. He was let out of jail 2 years early for good behavior. So for number 7, I had no idea what I was letting myself. It's been problem after problem from day 1. In 4, down or out. I had no idea what I was letting myself. In 4 says Itza. Okay, are you sure? Who else? Out says Giorgio. Camila says in 4. Yes, good. The answer for number 7 is in 4. The meaning of let in 4 is to leave, okay? Sorry, to get in. In 4. Very good. This is the answer, in 4. So for number 8, I borrowed his keys and let myself into, onto, or down. Number 8. Victoria, solo espera que se normalice. Please, don't worry. George says in for number 8. Roman says into. Ishan says into. Okay, who else? Into, yes. Number 8 is into. Let into. Okay, to leave. Okay, guys, very good. Good job. So, for number 9, this is the last part of the quiz. He thought he was going to prison, but his judge let him off, let him out, or let him down. What do you think is the answer for number 9? Off, out, or down, as it was his first offense. Okay, so for number 9 is off, out, or down. Out says, okay. So who else? Juan says is out. He thought he was going to prison, but the judge just let him off, says Camila. Okay. Just try to answer for everybody. Off, says Camila. Out, says Victoria. For number 9. So the answer for number 9 is off. Okay. He thought he was going to prison, but the judges let him off, as it was his first offense. Okay, it's what off. Okay, so for number 10, the children were let out or in school early because of the bus strike. The children were let out, or let in school early because of the bus strike. 10 in, says Roman. Okay. Who else? Out of or out? What happened with Yatseli, Itza, Elisa, Ishen, Ortega? In. Okay, so number 10 is your answer, Yatseli. I want to see your answer in this question for number 10. Yes, thank you, Victoria. Okay, so for number 10 is out of. Okay, is out of. The children were let off out of. Out of is like to leave. Okay, dejar, to stop, dejar salir. Okay. Okay, so for number 11, the minister led the policy in an interview even though it was supposed to remain secret for another few weeks. What do you think is the answer for number 11? Out, says Itza. Okay. Francisco, what happened? ¿Por qué entras recién? Okay, thank you. Out, says the majority says out. What happened with Ortega, with Perea, with Daniela Peña? What happened with Piero Ruiz, Sáenz, Giorgio? Okay, so the answer for number 11 is yes, it's out. Okay, very good. Very good for the people that answer correct. Okay, so for number 11, the rain didn't let all weekend, not even for an hour. We couldn't go for a walk. So what do you think is your answer for number 11? So for number 12, sorry. Down, off, or up? Off. Okay. The rain didn't let down, let off, or let up. Okay, the majority says off. No, it's the rain didn't let up. So the correct answer is let up, to stop. Let up is stop, okay? The meaning of let up. The rain didn't let up all weekend. Don't even for an hour. We couldn't go for a walk. Okay? Okay, guys, very good. So now I need you that you write sentence, just a sentence with let in. Okay, please write a sentence with let in. Write a sentence with let in, please. Okay, I want to see your sentence with let in, with the phrasal verb let in. Okay, Itza has a point. Very good. Mom says, open the door to let my friend in. Okay. Very good, Itza. Okay, so next for let on. Frank y de la Cruz me escriben otra cosa menos lo que les he dicho. Están preocupados en quién me llama o quién no. Okay. Camila, thank you. My mom wasn't careful and she let in the dog's neighbor to our apartment. Giorgio says he opened the door to let in my putter. Okay, good. Point for Camila, Itza, and Giorgio. So now, make a sentence with let on. Another sentence with let on. Nobody? Is to make clear or evince. Juan says the people let on many things in the way. Okay. If he did, he didn't let on. Okay. Roman and Juan Angel. Okay. Okay, now for let off. A sentence with let off. Roman says, my life is a little more complicated than I let on. Okay. Please let on the teacher. You know the topic in your exposition. Okay, thank you. So with let off, cause to explode or release. Let off. A sentence with let off. Okay, nobody. So we are going to move on here to the video. Please, it's time to pay attention to the video. Please, everybody, listen to the video carefully. We are going to listen.
Conversation 1.
Who is this party for?
Tim. He's the guy who I was telling you about.
Refresh my memory. Is he the guy who opened the new cafe?
No, that's Larry. He's the guy who just moved in to the house down the street.
Oh, the house that has the huge garage.
Yes, that's the house and that's the guy.
Conversation 2.
So, where do you work?
I work for a tech company that makes business software.
Really? What kind of software do you make?
We build tools that help companies manage their money.
Really? My company, which deals with that sort of thing, might be interested.
Great. Let me give you my card.
Conversation 3.
Do you know whose desk this is?
I think that is Joan's desk.
No, that's not Joan's desk. The one that has 2 monitors is Joan's desk.
Well then, I don't know whose it is then.
Well, somebody must know who sits here.
Right, someone. Just not us.
Okay, so now we are going to answer these 3 questions. Who owns the coffee? Tim or Larry? A or B? Please write your answers. Who owns the coffee? Tim or Larry? What do you think is the answer for number 1? Tim, says Roman. Tim, says Itza. No, it's Larry. It's letter B. So for number 2, what is the answer for number 2? What kind of company is it? Tech company or beverage company? A or B? What kind of company is it? A or B? What kind of company is it? Roman says B. Medina says A. Okay. So the answer here is the letter A. Okay, a tech company. Okay, very good. Number 3. Whose desk is it? John's desk, or they are not sure? For the last. B, says Kaisin. Yes, very good. So for number 3 is the letter B. Thank you. Okay, so what do you have to do? Please copy the phrasal verb let. That's slides 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And you have an activity in Richmond. Algunos han entrado a la plataforma de Richmond y he podido ver los que han resuelto. Creo que Roman, María Fernanda. De 4 o 5 he visto que han resuelto. Solo es resolver hasta la unidad 2, la unidad 1 y la unidad 2. Ok, tienen hasta el sábado para que puedan resolver. ¿Tienen alguna dificultad? Giorgio, Perazo, aún no me mandan tu usuario ni tu contraseña, ni bien me lo manden, yo te lo voy a mandar a ti. Ok. ¿Tienen alguna pregunta, alguna duda con respecto a la plataforma de Richmond? ¿No? Okay guys, if you don't have some questions, we finished the class here. Thank you so much for your participation. Always I evaluate your participation in the chat. So the people that doesn't participate, so maybe you will have C, okay, in your grade. Okay, make the activity of Richmond, please. Thank you so much. Goodbye guys.